Hey guys, I'm back. This is my second log for building my Withered Bonnie cosplay, and yeah, I'm just basically finishing up the foaming, and yeah, so let's just get right into it. So after going to the store, I did not all just get foam. I also got a zipper for the back, so I might as well have added it in first, and it actually turned out really good. And during this time, I decided to build up the foam structure of the foot, and which was actually pretty difficult because the overall shape of it was kind of hard for me to, figure out how to do. But eventually, I got the hang of it, and I think it turned out really good. I'm really happy for it. Uh, and yeah, and it'll look even better with the fabric on. And also, I finished up the legs and added the calves. I don't know, but I finished up the legs and drew out the holes to give me an idea on how it will look like. And I also started building the head, which I already had this like mechanism thing so I can move the jaw. It was for a different project, which I never did. And I also had this foam tile thing, which I just cut up to the shape of the mouth, which I will be using. And I also use cardboard to give me a rough shape of how I want the endoskeleton to look like. So I cut it up with some EVA foam, I believe. And yeah, I just kind of built off of it so that way it would, stay on it, and I glued it up. Yeah, and it was turning out really good. I also did some of the details since it's gonna be exposed mostly. And as I'll be showing here, for the eyes, I'll use like some finger laser things that you'll probably heard of somewhere. And I also cut up a hole in the middle so that way I can see better through it. And I was building the mouth. I was gonna glue it onto the mouth so that way it could move along with it. And I painted the teeth already. And as you can see here, I was building up the foam head, so that was, to make it bulky, and it was turning out really good. This entire process was pretty easy since I've already done it with Freddy, but it did give new things to it, and it was like giving me something new to do, and it was really fun, honestly. And I was building up the cheekbones, and I spray painted some of the bare endoskeleton parts, like the foot, the face, and the hand. I will add some other endoskeleton parts that will be showing through. And as you can see here, I am building up the muzzle and made the nose out of no, out of craft foam, my bad. Polyfoam is the main foam I'm using for the entire base, which the mouth was a little too large. And as you can see here, I'm actually gonna make his face removable, so that way I'll have a face. Um, and yeah, I also built up some wires so that way I can keep the shape of this, so that way it'll look accurate to my design. And I added some magnets to, keep the face in check. And I decided to build the ears, which were really easy, honestly. And I'm actually really excited to see how they're gonna turn out in the end. Yeah, and I just cut up the places where the like the lighter shades of furs are gonna be, and I put some wire in them to sustain them. And so yeah, this is how the entire thing looks like with the holes and withering on it looks like. And this is basically the foam shape of it done. And all we need now is to cover it in fabric. So that'll be my next part, which will be covering all of it in fabric and putting it all together. And so I guess just stay tuned for part 3. And yeah, bye!